The 2022 Sydney Carnival, we're very excited.
It promises to be a celebration, like it is every year, of world-class racing, food, fun and fashion. A few of my favourites in there. And with $66 million in prize money on the line, including the 6th running of the world's richest race on turf, the Everest, it's no wonder there is some seriously loud buzz around town.
Yes, I thought I'd head out to... Racing was at the Kenzo track at Randwick on Wednesday, and I'd go and chat with a few people about the spring ahead. One of the famous names of racing, Richard Freeman, springtime. How good is it?
Well, it's beautiful, beautiful today, so spring is on its way. I know they're going to distribute about $80 million in prize money during the spring, so that's a good thing. Just got to get some of it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had it before in the past. It's very different to when they used to pull the curtains on Epsom days and at Sydney Racing in the springtime.
It goes right on now, right through to the Melbourne Cup Carnival. But look, people in Sydney want to go racing in spring, and we've just got to give them some product to consume, and they're embracing it. So I don't see the problem. I think that you run concurrent big meetings in Sydney and Melbourne, the turnover goes up on both meetings. So I don't see the problem.
How exciting is it as a horse trainer this time of year?
Oh, look, it's what we all look forward to. We've got a bunch of newly turned 2-year-olds and our older horses gearing up for the better races.
For you, a big focus on Big Parade. Can he get to the Everest, do you think?
Oh, look, we hope so, but look, even if he doesn't, with the increased prize money in the Sydney Stakes makes it pretty attractive. He won the race last year when it was worth $500,000. It's worth $2 million this year, so there's plenty of options available.
And yeah, the Sydney Spring, everyone used to sort of close the doors and go home after Epsom Day. It's very different now.
It goes through till about Christmas now. It goes into the summer. So, you know, like even the Villiers now, or the Ingham as it's known now, is up to $2 million. So once you get through the Hunter, the Gong and into the Villiers, it's fairly attractive to race a horse in Sydney.
So Rachel King, I'm looking across here, Red Zell, Karen McAvoy, Glenn Bosby. Nice to have Rachel King up there with the Everest.
That would be very nice, yeah, definitely.
It is exciting though as we're looking ahead to the spring.
Yeah, it is. It's a really exciting time of year. Sort of probably don't get that excited about trials normally, but this time of year it's exciting because all these good horses are back, and yeah, looking forward to a good spring hopefully.
Yeah, so what is the mentality for a jockey? Obviously you want to get on the best possible horses as well, but the racing now and the spring goes all the way through to November here in Sydney.
Yeah, it's such a long carnival. It's quite a lot to sort of prepare for, I guess, and prepare your kind of body for, your mind for, and you know, just be able to be sort of ready, recharged and focused for that whole carnival. But look, good horses help.
But Zoo Tiger opens up the shoulders now at the furlong and dropped them at this point. Race 4, 5 lengths in front. The Englishman Dowley sticking on to second, and then came Sakia, but Zoo Tiger's going to lead all the way. Second goes to the Englishman.
John O'Shea, it's quite appropriate we talk to you about the positivity of spring. Zoo Tiger in that first here midweek on a Wednesday, but that was a very impressive win.
Yeah, no, he's always been a talented colt, and we just needed him to come here and do that, and so he's put his hand up to say he wants to progress through the spring, and so we'll see where he ends up in the next few months.
It's fantastic, the Sydney Spring, isn't it?
That's the best time of year to race, and so why not do it in Sydney where we don't have to leave home?
Absolutely. What about Lost and Running?
He's in great form. He's a bit more forward than this time last year. Had his 6 weeks at the beach where he got a good base of fitness into him, and been really happy with his trial the other day. There's another trial next week, and then he'll be off to the shorts.
He's been good for you, Lost and Running, hasn't he?
He's been, well, we've actually got a wine cellar named in his honour in our house, so there can be no greater thing afforded to him, you know, in our house to have the wine cellar named after him.
Our prep probably starts, you know, well, it's starting now, basically, but yeah, look, you try and have it at its best, and I think that's a lot with our rail positions and things like that, trying to have the best surface possible for Everest Day, but again, with those big Group 1 races, you know, we want the track to be at its best all the way through.
Do you get nervous the night before a big race day?
Not a lot of sleep happens.
Here we are in the Winx Stand, and the great thing about this is for the public.
Absolutely, Tim, and this grandstand, it's only just on 12 months old and in use, and this is the first full spring carnival where the public can come out to the Winx Stand. There's no racecourse in Australia that has built a facility purely for general admission customers, as we've done here with Racing New South Wales and the Australian Turf Club. Sydney Spring is just made for coming to the races. It's the daylight saving, the warmer weather. People want to get out and about and enjoy fun with their friends, experiences they'll never forget. Memories are made, stories are made here, and it's the biggest spring coming up in Sydney's history, so we can't wait to welcome people, especially the public, to this grandstand.